Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my little corner. Today is just a normal little get ready with me with a little game of 20 questions kind of built in as per request. So today the coolest things that I jumped into today and used were probably this bad boy, my Too Faced Melted Matte, as well as the holy grail of all bronzers, Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. I love you. So if you guys want to hang out and maybe get to know me a little bit better, then just stick around because here comes my bare face and my undone hair. Okay, I look a hot mess today. I'm sorry. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to record today and now I realize I left my coffee upstairs. Ugh, see if I can talk one of my kids into bringing it to me. Hey Siri. Text Carly Bug.
What do you want to say?
Can you please bring me my cup of coffee? It's in a yellow cup.
Your message to Carly Bug.
It said cuppa, C-U-P-P-A. So to prime my face, I'm going to go ahead and use my Cover FX blurring primer that I used last week because I love it. Hubby's gone for the weekend. I've been working on a little like weekend vlog for you guys. I think I'm gonna mush the 2 weekends together though because my life is just not that exciting. But yeah, this should be fun. Oh, I totally forgot to put my contacts in. No wonder I can't see anything. I would like to see things today. That would be nice. So I got my eyes relashed today and tomorrow I'm doing my sister's makeup and I just have to pick up groceries later today. I'm so lazy. I honestly went to the grocery store yesterday and was going to do some grocery shopping and just trying to find the few things that I had to have to bring home to my family who needed milk and stuff. I was already getting frustrated. I just was running down the wrong aisles and it's just easier doing it online, plus I forget less things and I'm standing right there in my kitchen so I can see if I need something or not. Although I still forget stuff and have to add it last minute. My contact won't stay in, but my daughter loves me. She really does love me. You're so sweet, baby. Thank you so much. I love you. You're awesome. I mean, I tell you that all the time, but when you bring me coffee. Thank you, baby. Yeah, I just got so frustrated. I was like, and I'm gonna go home and make a clip list order. Plus they have coupons so you get free stuff all the time. It's kind of cool. I didn't another reason why I wasn't sure if I was gonna film today, I cleaned my brushes yesterday. I have to do my sister's makeup tomorrow, so we're gonna try and use as little brushes as we can so I don't have to clean them all over again. It's not the cleaning that bothers me, it is the dry time, because I feel like now they are good and dry. Like even my Y6 is still a little moist. Like I just want to let these completely dry. So we're going to use my not so favorite brushes today just for my sister because I love her. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids with the Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. I tend to use the lighter shade that I have of Shape Tape on my eyelids. So we're just going to use a beauty blender to blend that out because like I said, probably use my beauty blender for almost everything because I love my sister. Pain in the butt, but I love her. She hasn't actually asked me to do too much for her wedding. I really can't complain. I made her invitations with my Cricut. It cuts like vinyl and stuff, and I absolutely love my Cricut. I think that is mask from last night. I used that Pure Heels, like the mask with all the gunky stuff in it last night, and it was very easy on my skin. I put it on way too thick, but it did feel really good. I used all of the skincare last night for my Ipsy bag and loved everything. There was not one thing that I was like, and that propolis cream stuff that I got, the one that was my bonus add-on, oh my god. That stuff is awesome. Like when I put it on, I was like, this is good for my skin. I can tell this is good for my skin. I picked this bad boy up at Ulta. It is Makeup Revolutions. It's their Flawless 3 Resurrection. I've used it just a couple times. The thing about Makeup Revolution is they have their shade names on like the little slip. So here is the palette we are working with today. It is absolutely beautiful, definitely more muted than last week's look. which I think I need. I'm just picking up groceries, so yeah. They're really pretty, a nice mix of mattes and shimmers. I don't know which ones I'm gravitating towards yet. I don't know. I wish you guys were here to help me. One of you guys said that it would be really cool for me to answer like a 50 questions thing, so I thought we'll do 20 questions to get to know someone. We'll Google that and see. 200 questions to get to know someone, the only list you'll ever need. I don't think I'm going to answer 200 of them, but we will look through here and see while I put on my eye look, which is going to be, I'm gonna start, I think, with something very light and neutral and just try Pioneer. I have not jumped into it, which is this shade right here. I might even like see what editorial looks like because they look exactly the same. I mean, I hope they look very, very similar, so I might mix those two. I don't know, we'll see. If you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with extra time? I would clean and organize, edit videos, and film more with you guys. Let's use this little bitty brush that I got in my Ulta beauty kit and place those in my inner corner. It's really tiny, so it should be really, really precise. What's your favorite piece of clothing that I own or that I have owned? My favorite piece of clothing. Probably the ones that I have not touched yet. My backpack, I almost got it out today and then I was like, no, you're just going to get your lashes done and then going to the grocery store. This is not a big enough event for this. However, my 2-year anniversary with my husband, our wedding anniversary, is coming up. We're going to a nice little secluded cabin like outside of Gatlinburg, and we're gonna spend the whole weekend there, so it's gonna be nice and romantic. There's a hot tub, and he usually takes me to the melting pot for big dates like this. Like before we had an anniversary, it was on Valentine's Day. Now I want to deepen this up. I want to go in with this like grayish color. Let's jump into Avant-Garde, which is that color right there. What hobby would you get into if time and money weren't an issue? That's a good one. I would say more into photography. I really enjoy learning things about my camera. When I was in high school, my freshman year, the plan was for me to take art 2, and then photography. But then my older, more talented sister got into it, and I would say I'll let that scare me away from it. I don't mind being second best, or like I don't mind not being the best at things, but having someone in your household that is 100 times better at you than something makes you kind of not want to do it. So I got a little bit out of photography, though I've always remained like the person who takes pictures anytime, you know, they're around. That's me. I'm not hating that. It is very, very muted. We're gonna leave it. You know what though? I'm gonna leave this palette for the shimmer shadows because I remembered I have something I've been dying to try with you guys because I have not tried it yet. It's like Lip Sense, but it's called Shadow Sense. It does not exactly match my eye look, but I can always jump back into that Makeup Revolution palette and throw whatever color I feel like jams with this one in there. This is in the shade Rose Gold Shimmer. Let's put a color underneath it because I don't think this is like, it's a ton of shimmer, but I think it's gonna sheer out and not leave me with anything on my lid. So I'm gonna pop something down first. Let's try Fancy. I think Fancy would look good. And for that, I'm gonna pull out my small eyeshadow brush from Wet n Wild, which I got this in the raffle giveaway that I won where I was second place. And that right there where I'm gonna put the Shadow Sense. It's a pretty color. And I didn't wet my brush because I'm gonna put that Shadow Sense on top of it, and I don't want it to like, I don't know, gunk up on me, I guess. I don't know that it will. Oh, what would your perfect room look like? My perfect room would have a gorgeous master bathroom as well as a closet fit for a queen. I would love to be able to take my wedding dress, put it in a big giant like curio cabinet or shadow box, and like not only display that, but my bouquet, and have a little table with all my jewelry, and yeah. And then a big huge bathtub. Like every time we go out of town, like when we book this cabin, we always look for a big giant bathtub because me and my husband like to grab a couple glasses of wine, cozy up in the bathtub together, and just cuddle. It would be nice to be able to do that at home, like have my home be my sanctuary, you know? Now let's go in with the Shadow Sense and see what we think. Whoa, Nelly. Wow. That is like really pigmented. That is way more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. Very, very sparkly. I'm gonna grab Blast and put that in my crease as well. Oh yeah. I feel like that is what we needed. It's nice and dark. I have to keep an eye on the time today because I don't want to run off again because I forgot my click list order. So for eyeliner, I really want to use my Pretty Vulgar, but I want to keep that brush clean for my sister. So I'm going to use the Clinique Pretty Easy pen. You know, it'll make everything a little easier today anyways, which is nice. Because later on today or tomorrow I will open my hourglass and this bad boy will probably start collecting dust. We're going to use my Pure Foundation stick one more time. And okay, the grittiness is still there, but I don't know if I've like just gotten used to it because it does not bother me quite as much. And I told you guys it completely blends out, and I really do feel like I did a good job color matching, which I never do. And there's a ton of product. Like I've been using this bad boy all week long. Actually, let's see. I haven't. Watch me break it, guys. Oh, is that the end? Okay, there's not that much actually. If I continued to use that, I would say maybe 3 more weeks I could use that. But I always put on too much, so that's probably my fault. Oh! Do you guys see what I just did? I grabbed my Y6. I did not mean to do that. First off, it's still a little damp. Secondly, I wanted it clean for my sister. So now, I will be washing this again tonight, as well as the other brushes I decided to use because, you know, I gotta have them all clean. And I'm gonna have to, I don't know if you guys do this, I sometimes when I need my brushes to dry quicker, or they're like this and they're still just a little bit damp, I'll take a blow dryer to them and on the like cool setting, and that usually does the trick. So I'll probably have to do that because I've got to have all my makeup ready to go by 10 a.m. Let's see the next one. How often do you play sports? Growing up, I've always been very tall, so I think people just assume that I play sports. I don't. I'm not even a big fan. I'm just gonna use my number 7 spray and wet that. I'm not even a big fan of watching sports. I just don't, it just doesn't do it for me. So yeah, people always were like, oh, do you play volleyball? Do you play basketball? And I'm like, I am not coordinated. Not at all. Like, and under pressure, ask my husband how I act under pressure. Like under extreme pressure. Like, in fact, when I'm at the office, they have this ball that they like to toss around, and sometimes for fun, they throw it to me, which really feels like at me, because if you saw the expression that comes over my face when the ball starts coming towards it, you would not believe it. That's what she said. Oh my God, I really have to stop that. You guys are tired of it. All right. Now I'm gonna grab my Shape Tape foundation and see what our next question is. Got light medium this time because that's what I grabbed, and What fictional place would you most like to go? Oh, that one's hard. There's so many. Like the first thing that popped into my head though is Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. I would love to go there. Yeah, we'll stick with that. That's a good one. I like sweets, and I've always loved that movie. What job would you be terrible at? This one's easy to answer. I say it all the time. I thank God. Well, no, I gotta give you two. I thank God for our military personnel and medical professionals. I could not do either one of those things. Like I said, not great under pressure. Also, blood makes me end up on the floor. Every single time. Anybody bleeds around me, I'm out. Because it's either I'm out or I'm out. To set my face, I'm gonna grab the Reserve Your Cabana by Wet n Wild. It is a bronzer. I almost picked some more up today because we were at, I have this e.l.f. Beautifully Bare blending brush. They are trying to twist my tongue with that one. I'm gonna use that to set my face. Ooh, that's cool. That would be good for bronzer because it's like flattened. You guys see that? It's like flattened. I think that'd be really good for bronzer, but we're gonna set our face with it. We might do both for to not dirty up my brushes. This is nice. It's a nice travel size. Ooh, I like that. It picks up the product good. e.l.f. brushes are pretty darn good, I'll say. Like they feel soft on the skin. This one's really dense. Ooh, hey. Did you see how that like hugged my eye? That was pretty awesome. I didn't mean to like go into this so much. I was gonna read another question, but I'm like, ooh, this brush is so good. When was the last time you climbed a tree? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. It's been a while. It's time to climb a tree again, I guess. If you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would you have a good chance at winning a medal for? Talking. What is the most annoying habit that other people have? I wouldn't say this would be annoying to everyone. It's just, it goes along with me and that whole like medical side. See, I don't want to think about our bodies, what's inside of them and what's happening. So when people crack their knuckles, and my husband does this all the time and honestly pops his back and everything else, I think most of the time he's doing it just to aggravate me because he knows I can't stand it. But that sound of like your bone making noise against the other bone and they're just like, oh, I cannot stand that. But that is not like, it's nothing bad. That's just something that like my body, it's like nails down a chalkboard for me. I cannot stand it. Did anybody watch American Idol, by the way? Maddie Poppy was my pick for American Idol. I kept meaning to like talk to you guys about this and find out who was actually watching. Maddie Poppy was my #1 pick, and her boy toy, as we found out at the end, was my #2 pick. So it was amazing that she won and that she got to have him there by her side, and they've just been so cute on Instagram since then. I just love me some Maddie Poppy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish out my eyes. I'm gonna jump back into Makeup Revolution, deepen up my crease a little bit. I'm gonna use Blast again, and Blast it, I'm gonna use one of my good brushes. I don't even care at this point. I have a ton of dual-ended little bitty ones. She won't even, gotta wash them anyways at this point, so. Let's see. I'm gonna use my blending brush from Elizabeth Mott and see how that does. It feels a little wet still too, but yeah, it is. It's turning this shadow super wet. Oh my god, it's so wet still. I am not having good luck with my brushes today. Now I want to grab a small angled brush. Ooh, I don't care, I'm washing them anyways. I'm going to grab my favorite little Aesthetica brush. This brush has become my under the eye brush. I've been using it every day like that. It just does such a good job of depositing color right there. I can get in there and get really precise. And it's a big brush, so it picks up a lot of pigment, I guess. Like for the, it's much bigger than my e.l.f. small angled brush. So it picks up a lot more product. And I don't have to like dig back in, and I don't know, I'll take anything that saves me a little bit of time on my makeup, especially during the week. As much as I love to do my makeup, I hate running out of time in the mornings. Now that the kids are out of school, it's gonna be a little different. So I have my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown. It did break on me, but I've been using her anyways because she is a beautiful shade. Let's read my next question while I'm sitting here doing this. Let's see, shall we? What job do you think you would be really good at? Honestly, wedding planning. I had so much flippin' fun planning my wedding, and my goal was just have a good wedding day. Don't be stressed about stuff. Have everybody be happy, no drama. That's all I wanted. And honestly, I got that. There were things that went wrong. My husband's suit didn't fit. That ended in him getting a free suit, so can't really complain there. He ended up just wearing his brother's suit, or portions of his brother's suit, and made him wear the small one. But they really did try. It was Men's Warehouse. They went above and beyond to try to get the issue resolved, but they just kept screwing up, God help them. So they ended up giving him a free suit, which was cool. And then the second thing that happened was it was like maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours before the wedding. The woman who owned the venue came to me and was like, where's your silverware? We've been in the restaurant business for a very long time, so we just catered our own wedding and had assumed she would have plates and silverware, and she only had plates available. So it all ended out okay, because what we did was she sent someone down to a rental supply place and grabbed some silverware, and I had stuff for them to wrap up the silverware in, and it all got done in time. So it was all good. What do you think about that Brow Wiz, girls? I am going to grab, can you clean these, guys? I don't know. Do I clean these like I clean my regular brushes? Because I haven't yet. But I'm just gonna brush that out a little bit. Normally at this point, I will go over it with my busy brow gal or my brow gal. But I'm actually good with the color there. I really like how dark those are. I swear, like, ever since I got into brows, they get darker and darker and darker. So for mascara, I'm going to use my Tarte Gifted. It is their Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara. It is my favorite mascara to use for my lower lashes. We're going to kind of skip ahead and do blush because it's a shimmery kind of blush. It's from e.l.f. It just says blush. Does it have a shade name? It is in the shade Koi. And I think I just picked this up like on a Target run. I saw it at the end of the cat, like right as we were getting ready to check out, and I was like, I gotta try this. Let's try it. I wish they would just quit with the little brushes. Well, actually, should we use this? No, I want to use this. We're not gonna use this. Oh, that's cool. Under the little brush is a little mirror. So you can like do it all. Okay, this is blush and highlight. That has a lot more pigment than I expected it to have. It's e.l.f., so I did not expect much. I'm kind of picky when it comes to e.l.f. products. That actually did a pretty good job, but I do really feel like it is a blush highlight. A blush light. Bar none, this is the product I am most excited to try today. If you guys haven't seen the video yet, in my vlog, my husband so graciously stopped by Ulta and let me pick this bad boy up. It was supposed to be a Mother's Day present, but apparently the day after Mother's Day I was being a bit of a turd and did not deserve my present. They were gonna take me shopping and I was being a butthead, and he was like, nope, not today. But he did make up for it and take me to Ulta and got me the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Long Wearing Matte Bronzer. And I have been dying to try this with you guys. So yes, I got milk chocolate. I thought it would be the best shade for me. Look at that packaging. How freaking beautiful. Oh my God, she's so pretty. Like, she's got a heart right there. I'm just dying to get into this beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God, look how good it is. It smells like chocolate. Oh my God, it smells like chocolate. It smells so good. It smells like almost like cocoa. So I'm just gonna pick that up on that same e.l.f. blending brush. I hate trying it out the first way using the same brush that I used for everything else, but the only thing I was worried about, oh my God, it tastes like chocolate. It totally got in my mouth and it tastes like chocolate. I did not mean to do that. I am not trying to eat my bronzer, but it tastes like chocolate. If you have to eat your bronzer, I did it again! But if you have to eat your bronzer, what better for it to smell like or taste like? Yeah, this brush just kind of throws it at my face, so I almost cannot help it. I think it was better for setting my face than doing this. I like it, guys. I don't think I can go too crazy with this one. That's what I was trying for. I was like, I need a muted bronzer. I almost wanted to get the other chocolate one. Is it the dark chocolate? But, was trying to make responsible decisions. Trying to be responsible with my bronzer. What time is it? Woo dog, I still got a whole other hour before I gotta go get my groceries. Now I can use her as much as I want to. Ooh, I gotta do my nose. I've got to use my e.l.f. small angled brush for my nose. Hopefully it's not wet. I definitely put too much foundation on today. But, meh. Oh my god, this stuff smells so good. It's such a pretty hue. Who does not want chocolate makeup? I'll take it. I am going to use this highlighter for like my nose and my Cupid's bow. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder, and I got mine in the shade Blossom Glow. So I feel like my lights are washing it out a little bit. It is very pearlescent, but it's not quite white. I feel like looking at it right now in my computer, it looks white. I'm gonna pull out my illuminator brush because the poor baby feels completely left out, and I want to use my other Morphe brush tomorrow. So I'm just getting in there. Let me do a swatch of this for you guys real quick. See? Okay, it does still look white, but it has a pink ship to it. Hopefully it's not too white. I have to go light with this because it is actually very, very white. That is so pretty though. I'm glad we got this out because I didn't put anything under my brow bone and that would have drove me nuts. I'm gonna use the same brush. Ooh, that makes it look really pretty. Let's just blend that into my shadow. Ooh. Now it's shiny. Okay, so when I purchased that bronzer, I got this for free because I also got the lip injector. I'm gonna put this on. This is in the shade Queen Bee. It is Too Faced Melted Matte Longwear Lipstick. Liquefied Matte Longwear Lipstick. Ooh. I definitely like the packaging. I love when I can like tell what product it is or who it's by looking at the cap, because this is like gold and it'll stand out. I'm always worried that like I'm not choosing the right shades to go with what I got going on. I feel like this will match alright. If nothing else, it'll cover my foundation lips I have going on. I totally forgot about reading questions. I think we should do a few more before we end this. I really like that shade. I didn't think I would like it. It was this shade specifically that came with it with a $35 purchase, so I didn't even think that I would like that. I don't have anything like that, and I honestly kind of dig it. I'm not even gonna put a gloss over it right now. We still have a good amount of stuff in here to try for next time. I actually might take this Wet n Wild eyeliner out and put it with my makeup for tomorrow because it's purple and it might go with her mermaid look. I don't know. I want to read a couple more of these questions and then I will let you guys go. Let's see. Let's try to read something. What's your favorite drink? So if we're talking alcoholic drinks, I like a nice glass of Moscato, you guys know, but I also love, love, love a pina colada. I would say if I'm not having an alcoholic drink, then yeah, coffee. Coffee wins every time. And by the way, I take my coffee with a lot of French vanilla creamer. I don't put sugar in it because there's a lot of sugar in the creamer already. But I don't know, maybe that's worth knowing about me. Okay, what songs have you completely memorized? A lot. I listen to a lot of music in the car, so it's most of the time radio, but sometimes I put on Spotify, or I have some people that are on YouTube that I listen to. Andy Case is really amazing. She does some great covers. But if we're talking about songs for movies, Little Orphan Annie, I know every word to every song in the entire movie. I could probably act out the whole movie from start to finish for you guys here. I'm not gonna do that though. Are you usually early or late? I'm always early. What do you wish you knew more about? A lot of stuff. I'm a curious little cat, and anytime I see something and I'm like, I don't know how that works, I kind of want to know, except for when it comes to the medical stuff. I don't want to know. Sometimes I find stuff out that I don't want to know. What would be your first question after waking up from being cryogenically frozen for 100 years? What day is it? What year is it? Something like that. I would want to know when it is. And I mean, I'm sure before I got cryogenically frozen, I would know whether or not my children were as well, because like that would be my second question, like where is everybody? First, when is it? Then where is everybody? What shows am I into? I really, me and Chris watched all of Dexter. We really like that. We like crime shows. That's honestly, I get scared a lot of the time when my husband's not in town because I just feel like somebody's gonna come and cut me into pieces. I don't know. But that's all because I grew up watching Unsolved Mysteries with my grandparents, and then I like that's morphed into watching Criminal Minds, watching SVU, stuff like that. I don't know why I like to watch those things because I really don't want to see bad things, but there's something about the suspensefulness of it all I like. The Bachelorette starts on Monday, so y'all can bet I'll be talking about that. I love that Bachelorette. She went through some crap, man, and the fact that she didn't like flip out about them like publicizing him, like dumping her on national television. I didn't think that was cool. That whole situation was just fucked up. Sorry, potty mouth. And American Idol, I said that earlier, but I could just keep going on because I probably watch a little bit too much TV. Who has impressed you the most with what they've accomplished? My baby brother Josh. He moved his whole little family across the country and is like just doing absolutely amazing all off on his own. So as you guys know, one of the things I really like to do on my channel is just say hi to my new subscribers. You guys are awesome. Like, you're dealing with my face in your feed 4 times a week. So I really do appreciate you. Natalie, Melly Mel, Connie, Triola, Sarah, Mindy, and Kelsey. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining my little corner. If you guys liked today's video, give me a thumbs up, please. And if you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe before you head out, y'all. I mean, seriously, you're at the end of this video. Just do it. Like Nike says, just do it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Bye. It sounds like they're doing a jig up there.